Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here today. As always, I have a general reading for you, and as always with the general reading, only take what resonates and leave the rest. It is a timeless message and can be past, present or future. For the ease of channeling, I am going to use the pronouns he, she, but by all means swap them out if they don't resonate for you. Spirit will always guide you to a message that you need to hear exactly when you need to hear it, okay? Okay, so I am hearing, Spirit are giving me a title, Running Scared, They Know They've Been Caught. Running scared, they know they've been caught. And as I was doing the intro and shuffling his cards, I suddenly had this urgency. And I could see, you know, when you're like rushing and you keep fumbling over things because you're rushing, it feels like there's either some sort of time limit on something. Some sort of time limit on something, or it's only a matter of time. I'm not quite sure where we're going with that, so let's pull some cards and see what comes out. We have Zadkiel and Grazaloo. The time for being passive and accepting begins now. Let go of all desires, be patient and prepared. The right moment will come. Everything has its time. Sun God and Ezra. Free yourself from lies and deception and live your truth. Shine in your own light and other people's truths. Other people's truths are of no use to you. Something's happened. Some sort of table has been turned or flipped, and somebody knows that they've been caught in a lie, that their lies and deception are being exposed, because the sun is about illumination and Zadkiel is the archangel of the violet flame, which is the flame of transmutation. So something's changed. Something's changed, and with the fact that the dragon is brown, it's something that's changed. Something on a spiritual has now filtered down to the physical. Everything starts in spirit, and it's only a matter of time before it filters down to the physical. Something changed. Something's been transmuted or transformed from spirit to physical. And the sun is illumination. Okay, now that confused me then when I said about the sun being illumination, because normally when I see the moon card, you know, tarot deck, I refer to the moon as illuminating. But what I'm hearing is from dark to light. So in the spiritual, when something's going on in the spirit, we can't necessarily see it, yeah? So that would be equivalent to night. The sun rises up in the daytime, so something that was, this is confirmation, something that was in the spirit realm, that was hidden in the spirit realm, has now filtered and manifested into the physical, and it's the light is being shone on it. The light is being shone on someone's lies and deceptions. I'm also getting that you've transformed through something, and you're like the phoenix from the ashes. You're basking in your own light. You're living your truth and what's right for you, regardless of other people. But there's something to do with something specific with regard to someone's lies and deception. Something about you being seen. You're being seen. Someone's realising, okay, someone is now panicking. What was the title, Spirit, that you gave me? Running scared. They know they've been caught. People, you've gone through this is about like your own healing, like you've transformed through something and you've come out the other side. Someone's lies and deceptions, you've overcome a smear campaign. You've overcome a smear campaign, and someone's witnessing your rebirth, and they're running scared. They're running scared. Can you see how fiercely that dragon is behind? Like, it's something that people, I want to say you've been through some sort of awakening or another awakening, and you've reached another level. You've unlocked something within yourself, some sort of transformation. People from your past that lied on your name, lied to you and about you, tried to deceive you and others about you, are witnessing your rebirth. You've come back and people can feel that your energy is not the same as it was the last time they saw you. And they're scared. It's that, do you know what I'm hearing? Say it to my face. I dare you. Say it to my face. So someone did something behind your back, or was saying and doing things behind your back, but they never actually said it to you. And I can hear someone saying, say it to my face, go on. Say it to my face. Not because you're going to like fight them back or anything, but you're kind of calling their bluff. You're calling them out, going, go on then. If you've got a problem with me, if you've got an issue with me, say it to my face. Because if you're going behind my back trying to create a smear campaign, your problem is with yourself. We have Melahel and Chum Hachad Lu. Melahel has spoken. I am the light in the darkness. I will guide you back to divine love. All lower energy must bow before my power. Despite whatever this transformation, whatever this situation was that set you on to this next level of transformation, of healing, you've remained open. You've remained true to who you are. You haven't become spiteful. You haven't become vindictive. You haven't gone, hurt people, I want everyone to feel my pain. You've transmuted everything that was thrown at you, and you've come out stronger. Someone's intimidated by your energy. On the bottom of the deck we have Raphael and Tobit. Sorry, not Tobit, Tobit. Raphael has spoken. My name means God heals, and I am sending you my light. You will receive the gift of divine order on every level. Someone's realising, I keep coming back to this rebirth. Like going through the holy fire. There's something about your energy that is scaring a lot of people because you're not saying anything. Okay. You're not confronting them. You're not going out of your way to be intimidating. You're remaining silent, and it has them on edge. Has them on edge. You're keeping people on their toes. Like, and you're not even going out of your way to do it. It's something to do with you being seen. People avoiding you. Oh, that's what the running scared is. They know. You know. They know you know. They know you know. What do you know? This is a general reading, so it's going to be different for everyone. You know, they know that you know what they've done. And they're running scared because they're avoiding you. They're avoiding you. They're trying to avoid accountability. I'm going to take this deck. They know you know. I'm sure I've done a reading in the past along the lines of they know you know. So that might resonate with you. More information. I can't take my eyes off of this middle card, this sun god, this dragon. It's like I'm mesmerised. There's like a focus and an intensity. Your eyes, there's something about your eyes. And your aura. Your energy is magnetic. They kind of are drawn to you, but they're also intimidated by you. But there's something, they're scared of you. They're scared of you. They're scared and intimidated. Let's get some confirmation and some clarity about that. Let's see what else comes out here. 7 of Wands. Okay. 7 of Wands is about boundaries, about standing your ground. This to me is giving confirmation of your silence. And this wand, it's like there's all these wands here, so you could be dealing with seven people specifically, but one in particular being an instigator and trying to poke at you but not getting the reaction from you, like you're ignoring them. Can you see how her head is turned away and she's in her bubble, like just minding her own business? We have the Star. I'm not surprised that that has come out over this card. Your energy is magnetic. Your light. There's something about your energy, and there's this energy of spiritual protection. Like, you're not to be messed with. Like, you're not going to go out of your way going around fighting with people. Like, you're going to pick your battles, but you're going to stand your ground when you need to stand your ground. This feels to me like integrating the shadow. We have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Do you see how she's got like a staff or a wand in her hand? And she's lifting it up and she's looking at the fire in her hand and she's like happy. It feels to me like all these wands or these people, this group of people that came at you, and this one in particular, because it's a very similar colouring, it's like you saw what they were doing and you transmuted that energy. You stayed silent. You could see what they were trying to provoke you, and you stayed silent. And the black cat is the protection. Cats ward off evil spirits, and I was going to say witchcraft. Somebody may have been trying to do witchcraft on you, but anything that has been sent your way, like even gossiping negatively about someone, is a form of witchcraft, okay? Because you're actively spelling over people. Like if you're wishing harm on others. We have the world here as well. When did that turn? If somebody's been doing spell work on you or something like that, the cycle's ended. Whatever this situation is you've ended a cycle. You've ended a cycle. You've come back stronger than ever. Like, there's something about your energy, your aura, the way you carry yourself. The Queen of Wands knows who she is. She knows she's attractive, but she's not like vain. She knows her own power. She doesn't need anyone to tell her who she is. And I feel like there was a situation here where somebody tried to say that you were something that you were not, tried to paint you in a particular light, but you stood your ground. You remained true to your own beliefs about who you are, and anything that came up you transmuted. Anything that was sent your way, any spell work, whether that be people gossiping about you, spreading lies, spreading rumours, or actively doing spell work, you've broken that. You've broken that cycle. You've closed that cycle out. You've completely, it feels to me like there's a complete detachment from this person or this group that were trying to provoke you. And because of that, it's allowed you to step fully into your power. And now they're scared because they don't know how to handle that energy. You've activated a new level of self, and they weren't expecting it. They weren't expecting it. Now they're running scared. They're avoiding you. They're avoiding you. We have the Empress. And the Knight of Swords. I just heard someone acted carelessly. Someone acted too quick and carelessly towards you. During this process of transformation and this rebirth, You have been incredibly protected by the divine. Incredibly protected. You have actively protected yourself. So basically, anything that you do for yourself in the physical to protect your energy is a physical manifestation of spirit, okay? You did what you needed to do to protect yourself, and that meant cutting yourself off from this person or this group so that you could focus on your own healing and your own transformation. Have 9 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Someone is realizing that the seeds they planted towards you backfired, and now they're having anxiety. Let's clarify this 9 of Swords. Anxiety and sleepless nights. They 3 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. Somebody's realizing that the seeds they planted, the lies and the deception, or if they weren't the ones planting them, the ones that they were listening to and acting on, have caused a separation between you and this person or this group. And they're absolutely heartbroken, and they don't know how to fix it, so they're avoiding you. Someone's realizing that their actions caused a separation. There is another side of this. Someone's upset that what they were trying to do on you, against you, to you, with regards to a partnership that you have, whether it be romantic, platonic, whatever, they're heartbroken that it didn't work. They're heartbroken that they haven't been able to split you up. Somebody, it feels like for those of you who resonate with that, if somebody came after your relationship with someone else, again, whether it be platonic, romantic, work, whatever, the plan was to split you up so that they could have you to themselves, and they're heartbroken because what actually happened was it broke the two of you up. It had the opposite effect. It was supposed to break you and your person up, or your this partnership that you're in. This could even be for some of you like a business partnership, but whatever it was, there was an individual that wanted to come between that partnership, and their actions actually caused a disconnect between you and them. So it backfired, and now they're heartbroken. They're upset that their plan didn't work. Tell me about the Queen of Wands and the World, please, Spirit. Tell me about this Queen of Wands and the World. Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands. Yeah, someone underestimated your self-love. This is the Knight of Wands is about... It can be about what's the word I'm looking for? Like the opposite to inspired action. like spontaneous, like you do something, yeah, like doing something without thinking about the consequences, shooting from the hip, act first, think later. That's what this card is giving me. Somebody took action and didn't think about your level of healing, your ability to make decisions from a place of self-love. There's this energy of an individual within this group acting first and thinking later. In fact, I don't think they thought at all. They acted and just expected to reap the rewards of what they'd sown. But unfortunately for them, you're not like anyone. I mean, I feel like this has worked for them in the past, but you're not like other people. So it didn't work. On the bottom of the deck we have Judgment. It's Judgment Day. They know their day is. They know that their time's up. They know. They know it's Judgment Day for them. They know it's Judgment Day for them. Okay, let's get. No, I'm going to use this deck. Okay. The fact that they're upset that they weren't successful in breaking up this partnership that you've got going on really bothers me. It's really bothering me. Like, they're not sorry for their actions and what they did in trying to provoke you. It was a win at all costs kind of energy. They're just upset that it didn't work. And, like, one, why would you actively go out of your way to try and split someone up? To cause problems for other people? That, like, there's no remorse. There's no remorse. They're sorry. They're feeling sorry for themselves because their plan backfired, and now they're the ones that are alone. We have Una. Easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect time. You trusted the process. You knew that in time that the truth would be revealed and you would be vindicated. And, like, there's this element of rushing, someone trying to get away quickly. Either someone's trying to avoid being seen by you, or they're trying to avoid seeing you, which I know sounds pretty much the same thing, but there's slightly different energy behind it, but I can't quite grasp the concept of that. I can't quite work out. It's about getting out quickly before you spot them. Do they think like you're just going to go up to them and start like hashing it out? Because I don't think you're going to. You're like just letting things play out. Bridget, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Yeah, you're just standing your ground. Look at that fire energy here again. And again, the eyes, there's something about your eyes. There's something about when you look at people, your eyes, they're seeing something in your eyes. Like your eyes are reflecting something back at them. Like they say that eyes are the windows to the soul. There's something about your eyes and your gaze. Like, you know, when a child is misbehaving and they just get that look from a parent or an adult, like, I'm warning you. It's that kind of energy. Like, there's something in it, but you're not backing down. It's like, it's something to do with you standing firm, standing 10 toes down. We have Kuan Yin, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Like, you're in no rush. You're in no rush. It's like you're not rushing. Like, if you see these people out and about, you're not rushing out of their way. You're not running scared. But there's something about them needing you to get out of to go quickly, to rush off, so they don't, basically to ease their guilty conscience, or they start to hurry up to get out of your way because they're feeling guilty, because that's their conscience playing out. You might find that when you see these people, like, you're really calm, nothing's going on, and then all of a sudden you start to get nervous, and you might feel like your legs are shaking, your body's shaking. It's because you're picking up on them. You're picking up their energy. They're crapping themselves. If they see you, they're crapping themselves. Because they feel guilty. That's their intuition telling them they were in the wrong. They've done something wrong. You're not judging them. You're not shaming them. You're saying nothing. When they see you, they're seeing judgment and shame reflected back at them because they feel guilty for what they did to you. That's why they're trying to avoid you, because they know they did you wrong. They may even be trying to make sure that they avoid eye contact. On the bottom of the deck we have Cordelia. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. I'm telling you now, something about you being seen out and about. Something about them seeing you out and about. When you're not out and about, it's like they got nothing to worry about. But when you're out and about, they start to panic. They start to panic because it's their conscience coming through, like their little Jiminy Cricket. Pinocchio. I was about to say Pinocchio could be significant, but of course it is. Lies and deceit. What happens when Pinocchio lies? His nose gets bigger. And it's a physical thing that everyone can see. His lies can't be hidden. Confirmation. Lies, this person knows that they're being exposed, that their lies have been exposed. There may be something about them saying, like, some sort of rumour going around that you're not out and about because you're depressed or something like that, or you can't leave the house on your own, or that you're not allowed to. Maybe they're saying that whoever this partnership is for you doesn't let you go anywhere on your own, that you're always together. That may be true. Or it may have been true in the past. Like maybe you were depressed in the past. Maybe you had trouble leaving the house. But that doesn't mean that that's where you're at now. And I really don't feel you are, because the transformation, the change, you weren't, I don't even feel like you perhaps were depressed. Perhaps people perceived it as being depressed. When actually what you were doing was self-isolating to reflect, to grow, to heal. Because that's what you do. You self-isolate to go through the healing, and there's no rush. It takes time. It takes as long or as short as needed. We're going to pull some affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements about how you want to be, how you want your life to be, and used on a regular basis. They can really help to maintain a positive mindset. I teach people how to treat me. Yeah, you walked away from these people not as an act of punishment or a form of control, as in you do this or else, which is effectively what they were trying to do. It was, you can be part of this group if you do this, if you do that, if you take responsibility for what we're saying you've done, what we know full well that you haven't done. It was a test, and you passed the test because you refused to back down and take accountability for something you didn't do. So it was a spiritual test for you with regard to boundaries and accountability. And for this group, it was their test to see whether or not you were worthy to be part of the family, or friendship group, or whatever it was. And it didn't go the way they thought, because what they wanted was control over you. They wanted to know, were you going to submit? Were you going to back down so that they could have control over you? Because if you did that, then you could be part of the family, or the friendship group, or the workplace group, whatever it was. Okay? You didn't walk away from this group or these people to gain control. You walked away out of self-respect and going, oh, I'm not playing this game. You want to behave like that? That's absolutely fine. You carry on. But I'm going to go over here. You walk away to basically to say, people, you don't get to treat me like that. You do not get to talk to me like that. You do not get to talk about me behind my back like that, and expect for me to just stick around and put up with it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There are consequences to your actions. I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. Yeah. There's no judgment. There's no shame. You're not judging these people. You're not shaming them. You understand why they did what they did from a higher perspective. You see the unhealed wounds within them. You see what's going on with them at a soul level, which could also be why they're scared of you, why they're intimidated by you. But you don't hold it against them. You allow them to witness their behaviour towards you, so that they have a choice to do their shadow work, to do the healing, to build things on a firm foundation with you, or you politely remove yourself. No judgment, no shame. That's where you're at. That's where you want to stay. That's great. I'm not staying in here. I can sit with you. We can work through this. But if you're going to continue to project at me, you're going to continue to try and make me say I've done something when I haven't. If you're going to continue to attack me, then I'm going to remove myself. And that's what you did. I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. Yeah, you're just out here, just living your life, doing what's right for you, taking a beat, living life to the beat of your own drum. Not out here intentionally screwing people over, just doing what's right for you, because when you do that, it impacts the world positively, okay? It puts good karma out into the world, and we can never put enough good karma out into the world. I am going to leave it here. I don't feel like there's any more I need to say on that. I really hope this helped. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Namaste.